Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you some really cool tricks and hacks for WhatsApp, the WhatsApp application for iOS. Now, I've done a few of these videos, once for Instagram, once for Snapchat. If you want to check those out, links in the description down below. And if you want these really cool live wallpapers, those will be in the links in the description as well for the video. Let's begin. The first thing I want to show you is how to use Face ID or Touch ID to unlock the WhatsApp application individually. Now, this is going to be very useful if you leave your iPhone laying around and forget to lock it. You have a second layer of protection. If I launch the WhatsApp app, you see here it requires Face ID. I can go ahead and say try again. Let me point it to my face, and I used Face ID to unlock the WhatsApp app. Now you can also use Touch ID on a Touch ID device, and you'll find that under Settings, Account, Privacy, and then you want to go down here to where it says Screen Lock. This option here allows you to use, again, Face ID or Touch ID to lock the application. You have a few options here: immediately after closing the app, a minute later, 15, or an hour later. So if I close it, I have immediately. Every time I go to launch it, it requires Face ID. Boom, I can unlock it using Face ID just like that. Now, one of the most popular questions for WhatsApp is how to get rid of the red receipts. These two little check marks on the left that turn blue when someone reads your message or you read theirs. So how do you get rid of that in case you just want to be private and have some privacy and you don't want the other person to know? Well, again, you want to go to Settings. We want to head on over to Privacy under the Account sections here, Privacy, and the red receipt option here. If you turn this off, it's on by default. So if you turn it off, they won't be able to see when you read the messages. So the check marks will not appear and you won't be able to see theirs either, but you'll have that privacy that they won't know when you read the message. Next, I'm going to show you how to prevent photos from going directly to the camera roll of your iPhone when someone sends you an image using a chat. So if someone sends you an image here using a chat, you'll see that the image will go directly to the camera roll of your iPhone without you wanting it to, right? So how do you prevent any images and files from going to the Photos app automatically on WhatsApp? So we want to go back again over to Settings, and you want to head on over here to the chat options. So go to chat. Save to camera roll automatically is turned on by default. You can turn this toggle off, and no photos or videos will save automatically to the camera roll of your iPhone when you turn this option off. Now you can also change the background of the chat. So you can choose from any of these colors, solid colors here. You also choose any photo from your photo gallery, or you can choose any of the preloaded ones, and this will change the background of the actual chat on your WhatsApp chat. So we go back here to the chat, you see that the background is now changed. So how to prevent photos and videos from going directly to the camera roll and how to change the background. Now, one thing I don't like about WhatsApp is that it tells you when you're online, it tells you when someone else is online using the application, or when you was last seen inside of the app. So if you launched the application 2 minutes ago and you don't want everyone to know that you were actually in the application using it, or you don't want anyone to see your status at the moment, you can go back here into these settings. You want to head on over to Privacy under Account right here, and you want to go to Last Seen option. So up top here, you can select nobody can see the last time you were inside of the application. You can select any contact, or you can say everyone. And now in regards to your status, so people can see when you're online, you can also choose only your contacts, a selected few, or if you select the option down here, only share with selected content, but when you tap into it, you don't select any content, no one will be able to see when you're actually online. Next, I'm going to show you a few tricks, how to get custom font, custom color, how to make some blurs, and just do all kinds of cool tricks with images within the WhatsApp app. So let's select an image here in the conversation thread on the chat. Let's say I want to send this image of Charlie here. I'm going to go ahead and select the emojis category right here, and let's say I want to add these cool shades here to Charlie. You can use the pinch to zoom to make that item larger, just like that. Of course, you can move it around. There we go. That looks a lot better there on Charlie. Let's go ahead and select some text and show you what you can do with text. So let's say thank you here. And you have the color picker. So we have the color picker here. You can select, of course, any color you wish by swiping up and down. But if you swipe to the left or right, you can actually change the font. So take a look at the font there changing as we swipe from left to right. And of course, once you select the font you want, you can also go ahead and move the thank you and move it around with pinch and zoom just like so. Now let's say you want to go ahead and change the color of Charlie here. So you have the picker here, right? We want to go ahead and select all the way down towards the bottom. You see this gray area here? That means now we can make Charlie fade into the background, or actually make the background fade into a gray color. And you can swipe to the left, check out the bubble in the center, how it grows. You can select how thick you want that to be or how narrow you wanted it to be. So let's go back to the gray, make it thicker just like that, and now I can go with the finger and go into the background here and just make everything gray in the background just like so, and just make Charlie pop with this really cool effect. Now if you continue here and we go all the way down, you see this a little blur effect right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, hopefully you can. You can make that larger or smaller as well. So let's go ahead and change that to the blur effect right there. And let's say there's someone in an image that you want to blur out. Once you select it, you can just simply blur that particular phase or portion of the image if you wish to do so. Let's bring Charlie back though. There we go. And then you can just simply send the image customized with emojis, custom text, custom colors, and effects with images in WhatsApp. I think it's a really cool method to do all this stuff to customize your images. And last but not least, I'm going to show you additional options that you can invoke by double tapping on certain sections here. So let's say you're having a conversation and you're having two different topics that you're talking about. This happens a lot, but you want to answer on a thread that's all the way up at the top, but the person already sent a few other messages. You can actually double tap on a particular thread here. You can start to stamp this particular thread. You can reply to that one. So even if there's other conversations going in the bottom, you can be specific to answer specifically in group chats. This comes out very, very handy to answer to a particular person. Again, you can double tap and this will allow you to reply to a specific thread. You can copy, find more information, of course, and click delete. Once you delete it, you can select if you want to delete it from your end or for everyone. So once you clicked everyone, of course, that will be removed from the entire chat and no one else can see it. These were WhatsApp tricks you probably didn't know exist. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the like button. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more cool videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.